or 6, whichever one you want to do. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Get our cars lined up. No more laps. Cars lined up. Marshals to your spots, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. 2 volunteer marshals. I need somebody top of the hill. I need somebody on 6. And all my marshals standing other than the ones that are on a bucket. Thank you. Thank you, Matt. All right, once again, you guys are going to get called out by your names. So with that being said, thank you, Maddie. And drivers ready, marshal ready to go. I want to call your names. John Rossiter. Ian Pease. Johnny. Ruben. Jarrett. And Paul. All right, we're off and running with our first official qualifying effort. Coming at you for our 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge here at Hobby Action Raceway. Race number 2, you should be through tech. Race 2, you should be through tech. Race 3, you need to be in tech. 5-minute qualifiers going on. All right, we are rolling with race number 1. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Paul Fontaine. Throwing it down cold. One for you there, Brock. Marshall in the jump section. Watch in jump section, guys. Watch jump section. Watch jump section. Jump section's clear. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Paul Fontaine leading out. Trying to set the tone early on. 12 and a 5:08. Roster to the 8. 11 and a 5:19. Ian Pease with a 5 flat. Roster to the 9th with a 5:08. 2:15 and 2:45 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll need these 6 drivers, and I am going to need about 3 volunteer corner marshals. Need about 3 to 4 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. Thank you, Debbie. .245 in. Watching the jump section. Thank you, Riley.
2 minutes left.
Boom. 3:10 in. 1:45 to go. You're watching race number 1. First of 5. 21.5 lock timing. Brought to you by AK Racing Products. Paul Fontaine leading us out, 12 and a 5:11. Up the hill, down the hill. Sporting the one color wonder. But he's got some flags on it, so that's giving him some extra speed. Thank you, Riley. 4 minutes in, 1 to go. You're watching.
1 minute left.
Paul Fontaine on top. Ian Pease in the 2. Roster the 8 in the 3. Wow. That's like free. That's pretty free. Drivers, you got 25 seconds left to go. 25 seconds left to go. Paul Fontaine on top. 12 and a 5:14. Pease in the 2. Roster in the 3. Less than 5, drivers, less than 5, less than 5. Again, drivers, when I do call you done, you guys are going to park your cars in that upper corner. Turn them off, coming back out, find a marshalling spot. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Ian Pease.
Ian Pease, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. John Rossiter, the 8, you're done. Jared Thornton, you are done. Johnny, you are done. Waiting on Paul. And that is a race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab those blowers. Are blowing off your areas. I will need 3 volunteer corner marshals to help me out with race number 2. Drivers from race number 1, I need you guys back on the track, please. Drivers from race 1, need you guys back on the track, please. Do not disappear on me. All right, it's going to roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spot, please.
Michael Swiss, Scott Gordon, Ray Schmidt, Chris Myers, Wendy Morrow, Brendan Chandler.
Thank you, Branson.
One minute to the start of the race.
See. All right, and with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Go get our cars lined up. No more laps. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4 on the back jump section. Volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4. Need a marshal. Matt, out front for me, please. Matt. I need a volunteer corner marshal on cone number 4, please. Thank you, Rachel. All right, you guys know the routine. You're going to go when I call your names. Scott, Greg, Brandon, Michael, Chris, Ray, and Randy. All right, we are rolling with race number 2. Second batch of 21.5 lock timing. Race number 3, you should be through tech. Race 3, you should be through tech. Race 4, you need to be in tech. All right, everybody hunting down. Paul Fontaine, 12 and a 5:12. All right, leading us out is going to be Scott Borden. Ray Schmidt in the 2, Greg Clark in the 3, Mike A in the 4. 2 in, 3 to go. Thank you. After this race, I will need a couple volunteer marshals. Watching the back jump section. Thank you, Branson. Good job. Scott Borden on top. Greg Clark in the 2. Galler getting the workout. Thank you, Jeremy. 2:45 in, 2:15 to go. Race number 3. Third batch of 21.5 lock timing. Rolling to a track near you. Coming up next. Borden on top.
2 minutes.
Now Greg Clark on top, 12 and a 5, 15. It's about 3.5 seconds off the current TQ of Fontaine. Race 2 on track. Thank you, Matt. Watching the back jump section. Greg Clark on top. Scott Borden in the 2. Race number 3. You kids should be in tech. Race 4. You need to be in tech. Race 4. You need to be in tech. Race 5. It should be on your packed social calendar to be thinking about it. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. March top of the hill. It is clear. Greg Clark leading out.
1 minute.
Under a minute to go, drivers. Under a minute to go. Greg Clark 5:17. Borden with a 5:25. Schmidt with a 5:16. Fontaine feeling a little moxie over there. Watching the back jump section. Watching the back jump section. Clear. Thank you, Branson. Time starting to wind down. Keep on rolling, drivers. Keep on rolling. Less than 20. Less than 20. Less than 10, guys. Less than 10. Less than 10. Less than 5. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep on rolling until I call you kids done. Everybody will be done when you cross our finish line. Mike, you are done.
Greg Clark. Ray Schmidt.
Gentlemen,
Brandon
throwing
Chandler.
your cars out.
Scott Borden.
I still have cars finishing.
Chris Firestone. Randy Martin.
And that is the race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marsh, go grab those blowers, start blowing off the track. Okay.
Michael Wisdom.
Taking the win, Greg Clark. 12 and 5, 16.
The race is completed.
Drivers race number 2. 6 goes to, yes, comes round to 1. Not too bad. I will need probably 2 volunteer marshals. 2 volunteer marshals to help me out the next race. 2 volunteer corner marshals to help me out the next race. Race number 3. Roll them out, check them in. Race 3, roll them out, check them in. Marshals to your spots, please.
Ryan Works. Jeremy Madrid. Rich Brown. Ronnie Goss. Aaron Ferrara. Wyatt Eichelberger.
Watch back jump section. I need a marshal in the back jump section, please. All right, and with that being said, no more laps. No more laps. Get our cars lined up. No more laps. Marshals to your spots, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. I need 2 volunteer marshals, please. Need somebody in the center and somebody on 6. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all know the routine. Go when I call your names.
45 seconds.
Riley Clark. Ronnie Goss. Aaron Ferrara. Jeremy Madrid. Wyatt Eichenberger. Curtis Chandler. Rich Brown. And Brian Juarez. All right, everybody. Thank you, Mike. You're watching race number 3. 2005 Lock Timing brought to you by AK Racing Products. Here at your 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge. Watch coming on back jump section. Back jump section clear. Drivers, you got 3.5 in. 1:30 to go. 1:30 to go. Watch out front, guys. Watch out front. Watch in front section. Clear. Off the gas when you being marshal, guys. Thank you very much. Nicely done. 12 and a 5 flat in the works for Wyatt Eichenberger. Madrid with a 5:03. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. Watch top of the hill. You all right, Mr. Borden? With 45 seconds to go, guys. 45 seconds to go. Nice job. Under 30 to go, drivers. Under 30 to go. Jerry Madrid still leading out. Looking at new fast time. 12 and a 5:01. Eichenberger with a 5:05. Ferrara with a 5:19. Now Chandler with a 5:20. Less than 10, guys. Less than 10. Race number 4. Should be through tech. Looks like they are. Race 5, you need to be in tech. That is going to be time on the master. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. Ronnie Goss got you at the line. You are done. Keep on rolling, guys. Keep on rolling. Keep on rolling.
Riley Clark done.
Riley Clark, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross our finish line. Juarez, you're done. Eichenberger, you're done. Waiting on Madrid, Chandler, Ferrara, and Brown. Waiting on a couple. Waiting on 3.
Slow down. Jeremy Madrid.
Waiting on 1. Waiting on 1. Gentlemen, throwing your cars out. I still have cars finishing.
Rich Brown.
That is a race. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas, please. And all 9 of these drivers back out on the track, please. All 9 of these drivers back out on the track, please.
The race is complete.
Taking the win, Jeremy Madrid. 13 and 5:23. Eichenberger with a 5:07. Ferrara with a 5:18. So you have 3 qualifiers. It's based off qual points on how you finish each round. Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots. All right, should have 9 marshals on the track. Let's go and roll them out and check them in.
Blair Johnson, Brandon Hills, Possum, Taylor Juro, Rick Riley,
Right.
Josh Hardy, Colton Davis.
So let's see what we got going on here. Derek Pease, where you at? Derek Pease.
J.J. Thornton,
All right, with that being said,
One
last
lap to
one
start,
by. No more laps, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Riley Clark's there, Ronnie Goss is there, Aaron's over there, Jeremy Madrid
to the start of the race.
right there. Thank you, Jeremy. Wyatt is right in front of me. Curtis is over there. Thank you guys for hopping out there. All right, y'all know the routine. You guys are going to be going when I call your names
30 seconds to the start of the race.
at the sound of your name. Eric, Laird, Taylor, Rick, Branson, Josh, Colton, and Brandon. All right, we are working our way through our first round of qualifying here at 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge. Starting to finish out our 21.5 lock timing division, brought to you by AK this weekend. All right, drivers, you got 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Josh Hardy going to be leading us out. 13 and a 5:07. Thornton with a 5 flat. Laird Johnson with a 5 flat. Davis with a 5:06. Hills with a 5:13. 2 minutes in, 3 to go right now. Only one look at the new hot time. Hardy and Thornton. Eichenberger looking on intently. Race number 5, you guys should be through tech. Race 6, you guys should be in tech. Race 7, you need to be thinking about it. Again, thanking my volunteer marshals for hopping out there. I appreciate you guys immensely. Watch it off the end of straightaway. Watch off the end of straightaway. Nicely done.
2 minutes left.
Let's clean it up, kids. Clean it up. Nice, nice, nice. Josh Hardy on top, 5:06. Thornton with a 5:17. Johnson with a 5:20. Watch top of the hill, watch top of the hill. Thank you, Derek. Willie! Ding. Fries are done. And they weren't even supersized. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Josh Hardy on top, 13 and a 5:08 now. Laird Johnson with a 5:20. Colton Davis with a 5:03. He's putting the laps together. Thornton with a 5:02. Nicely done, guys. Way to work together. That's what I like to see. Watch it out front. Watch it out front. Less than 50 drivers, less than 50. Watch top of the hill. Good job, Taylor. Under 20 drivers, under 20. Josh Hardy on top, 13 and a 5:08. Laird Johnson with a 5:24. Thornton with a 5:01. Less than 20. Good job, Mr. Madrid. Less than 10, less than 10. Less than 5. That's going to be time on the master.
JJ Thornton.
Everybody keep on rolling. JJ got you at the line with a 5 flat. Good, sir. You are done. Eric Ferrer, you are done. Taylor, you are done. Rick Riley, you are done. Everyone else finishing out as you go across the line. Colton Davis, you are done. Waiting on Hardy, you are done. Caller, you are done. Waiting on Hills and Johnson. Waiting on 1. And that is a race. All stop. Marshall, grab those blowers. Start blowing off your areas.
The race is completed.
Race number 4 in the books. Race number 5. Coming at you next. Race number 6. You guys should be in tech. Race 6 should be in tech.
Bob Goodwill. Eric Hernandez.
All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Should have 9 marshals on the track. All right, let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in.
Tyler Johnson. Mason Curry. Lee Helmrich. Mason Martinez. Eden Horvax. Mason Kinberger.
Eric, if I can get you over here, please.
Brooks Canfield.
Thank you. All right, race number 6. First heat up, 17.5 lock timing, 2-wheel drive coming up at you next. I'm amazed.
1 minute to the start.
All right, no more laps, guys, no more laps. All right, and once again, I need all my marshals standing other than the ones that are on a bucket. All marshals standing other than ones that are on the bucket, please.
30 seconds to start the race.
You can sit down. Only ones that are on the bucket. Thank you very much. Drivers, hit the sound of your name. Hernandez, Goodwill, Johnson, Helmrich, Horrocks, Curry, Martinez, Eckenberger, and Canfield. Watch and center. It is clear. All right, race number 5. Your A resort of 21.5 lock timing. Here's 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge. Coming at you. Race number 6 should be through tech. Race 7. You need to be in tech. Other side, other side, other side, other side. No. All right, we are rolling. 130 in. Goodwill on top. Hernandez, Curry, Canfield. Watch coming front straightaway, just clear. Thank you, Taylor. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch back jump section, gentlemen. .245 in, 2:15 to go. Goodwill leading out. 13 and a 5:01, 5:04 for Hernandez. Canfield with a 5:08, 5:09 for Hernandez. Johnson, Helmrich, Curry. Everybody back and forth. Race number 6. First of 5, 17.5 lock timing. Brought to you by RC Raceworks. Coming at you next. Remember, drivers, faster car working with you. Utilize patience. Hernandez leading out. Goodwill into 2. Canfield into 3. 3:30 and 1:30 to go. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Mr. Hills. Minute 15 to go, drivers. Minute 15 to go. Under a minute, guys. Under a minute.
1 minute.
Yeah, everybody working on their own stretch of real estate. It's what I like to see. Keep it clean. 4 minutes in. Less than a minute. Goodwill on top. Rocking with a 5:05. Hernandez with a 5:06. Canfield 5:08. Johnson, Martinez, Helmrich, Horrocks, Curry, Eichenberger. Under 30, guys. Under 30. Less than 20, drivers. Less than 20. Thank you, Taylor. Watch top of the hill, guys. Whoa! Man. Riley. That was pretty stylish, man. Less than 5. Goodwill on top with a 5:04, looking to seal the deal in round 1. Watch coming out of the whoops. Watch coming out of the whoops. Good job, Laird. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep on rolling, guys. Keep on rolling. Bob Goodwill, you are done. Hernandez, you are done. Lee Helmrich, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start-finish line. Bryson got you at the line. You are done. Waiting on. And that is a race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 5 in the books. Race number 6. Coming at you next. I need all 9 of these drivers back out on the track, please.
Nelson.
Laird comes to 1. Marshals, your spots, please. Marshals, your spots. Let's go ahead and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
Nick Aliasi. Bob Gerber. Rachel Tanner. John Young. Iowa.
All right, with that being said, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Going to get our cars lined up. And where are me marshals?
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I got Hernandez, Goodwill, Tyler Johnson over there, Helmrich there. Aiden Horrocks, where you at? Aiden Horrocks.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Aiden Horrocks, where you at? Raise a hand. Back corner for me? No, Aiden. Aiden. Over there for me, bud. All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready, going. When I call your names. Jeremy, Craig, Bob, Nick, Jeremy Sanders, Rachel Tanner, John Young. All right, we're locked and loaded with race number 6. 17.5 lock timing. 2-wheel drive brought to you by RC Raceworks this weekend. Somebody off reservation. Curry, you got to go mountain hiking over there. We'll give you guys a couple laps in. I got 7 guys in this race. I am going to need about 3 volunteer corner marshals after this race. About 3 volunteer corner marshals after this race. Race number 6 on deck. Race number 7 should be through tech. You need to be in tech. Comes on this side, Lee. Thank you. All right, couple laps in. It's going to be the Rapper of the Stars. That would be the vinyl Rapper of the Stars, I mean. Jeremy Thornton on top. Nelson in the 2. Valencia in the 3. Watch back jump section. Clear. Race number 6 on track. First batch of 17.5 lock timing. 2-wheel drive. Brought to you by RC Raceworks. Huge thanks to Dennis and his whole crew over there, hooking up our intermediate division. By the way, if you are in need of some beef jerky, he's got some of the best beef jerky in the biz. Just saying. No shameless plug there. But it's pretty darn good. 220 in, 240 to go. Thornton leading out early on. 13 and a 509. John Young with a 501. And what a rookie mistake that was. Thought I knew what I was doing. Not even close.
2 minutes.
It's the reason I don't play basketball. I'm only a part-time race director too, so. 3 and 2 to go. Still going to be Thornton leading us out. Thornton right now working his way down that front straightaway. Slinging like a sprint car. Watch back jump section. It is clear. In the 2 spot. going to be Young. Nelson in the 3, Sanders in the 4. Guys, you got about a minute 15 left to go. Minute 15 left to go. Watching for timing scoring. She's clear.
One minute left.
4 minutes in. 1 minute to go. Watch coming in the back jump section. Watch in the back jump section. Thornton leading out. John Young in the 2. Nelson in the 3. Valencia in the 4. Garver in the 5. Tanner in the 6. Sanders in the 7. With 35 seconds left to go. Thornton down straightaway. Sanders going tripod on me. Low to the ground. Marshall out front, Eric. Thank you very much. With less than 10, kids, less than 10. Finish it out strong. Time has expired on the master clock. Keep them rolling, guys. Keep them rolling. John Young trying to find his way up onto the top spot. Rough last lap out of Thornton. It's going to come down to who's got it, who wants it. Jeremy Sanders, you are done. Everyone else will be done when you cross the start finish line.
Craig Nelson. Nick Valencia done. 8 Wood. Bob Garber.
And that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. They're blowing off your areas. Taking the win, John Young. Thornton in the 2. Nelson in the 3. Valencia, Garber, Tanner, Sanders. I'm going to need 3 volunteer quarter marshals to help me out with the next race. 3 volunteer quarter marshals. Help me out with race number 7.
Transpond 3, 4, 4, 6, 8, 6.
Marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots.
The race is completed.
Let's go. Roll them out, check them in. Roll them out, check them in. And I'm going to need 1 volunteer corner marshal, please. I need 1 volunteer corner marshal on cone number 2. 1 volunteer marshal on cone 2.
Kingston. Scott Gordon. Tony Smith. Lee Helmer.
And with that, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. You guys can go ahead and line the cars up. Just go around the block. Race 7 on deck. Race 8 should be in tech. Race 9, you need to be in tech. All right, you kids know the dig. Go when I call your names. Owen. Orner. Nesbitt. Borden. Weir. Knowlton. Rosen. Helmrich. Byers. And Mr. Tanner. Locked and loaded with your... Watch it out front, guys. D resort of 17.5 lock timing brought to you by RC Raceworks. Give you cats a couple laps in. Everybody working their way around the track nicely. No harm, no foul. Everybody looks like they are making some moves. Stunt Larry Tom on the move. That'd be the one and only Dave Horner. Mod Live Media. Personality in effect. Lays out. Bowen, Weir, Borden, Nesbitt. .130 and 3:30 to go. Watching the back jump section. She clear. Warner, Bowen, Weir. 3-car dance. Keep it clean, kids. Marshall leading straight away. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Craig. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch back jump section. Watch back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Leading us out right now, Paul Weir. 13 and a 5:03. 5:07 for Bowen. Borden with a 5:09. Helmrich with a 5:16. Knowlton, Nesbitt, Horner, Tanner, and Rosen rounding out my top 9. Watch it in center, watch it in center. Watch back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Thank you, Rachel. Watch back jump section. Watch the back jump section. She clear. 3 and 2 to go. Paul Weir still leading out 13 and a 5:02. Trying to flirt with that 14-lap run. Watch back jump, Jeremy. Paul Weir on top, 13 and a 5:04. Helmrich with a 5:22. Borden, Horner, Bowen with 3:48 and 1:20 to go. Watch it in the whoops. Watch it out of the whoops. Thank you, Craig. Watch it out of the whoops. It is clear. Four minutes in, 1 to go. 4 in, 1 to go. Watch it off the end of the straightaway, guys. End of straightaway is clear. Race number 8. Your C resort. 17.5 lock timing. Coming at you next. Race number 9, you should be in tech. Race 9, you should be in tech. Watch it off the end of the jump section. Thank you, Craig. Watch jumps. Clear. We're still leading out. 13 and a 5:02. Under 25, drivers under 25. It's Weir, Helmrich, Horner, Rosen, Borden, Nesbitt, Bowen. Marshall in the center. Jeremy. Yes, that side. Time has expired on the master, guys. Keep them rolling. Starting to wind this one down. Keep on rolling, guys. Keep on rolling. Horner, you are done.
Scott Borden. Tony Nesbitt.
Borden, you are done.
Purple Stanley.
Nesbitt, you are done.
Brian Cohn.
Paul Weir, you are done. Rosen, Bowen, Horner, all done. Waiting on Helmrich, Knowlton, and Tanner.
Chris Byers done. Kickstand done. Lee Helmrich done.
And that is a race. I'll stop, I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. They're blowing off your areas. Race number 8 coming at you next.
The race is completed. Mitchell Birdie.
Drivers from race number 7. I need you guys back out on the track, please. Drivers from race 7. Need you guys back out on the track, please. All right, let's go and roll them out, check them in, roll them out, check them in.
James C. James Maxwell. Mike Poncevedo. Brendan Bennett. Lonnie Goss. Josh Hardy. Chucky Stecker. Nick Light. Garrett Passmore.
Watch back jump section. Zach, I'm going to help you out real quick. Thank you.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, no more laps, no more laps, no more laps. Call out order will be Berkey, Bennett, Maxwell, Passmore, Hardy, Goss, Principato, Say, Bayette, and Stacker.
Seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, go. When I call your names. Berkey, Bennett, Maxwell, Passmore, Hardy, Goss, Principato, Say, Bayette, and Stacker. Rolling race number 8. Race number 9 should be through Tech 10. Your A resort should be in Tech. Here we head down Paul Weir, 13 and a 5:04. Out front early on, Mitchell Berkey. 14 and a 5:15. 5 flat in the works for Bennett. Hardy with a 5 flat. Passmore with a 5:02. Stacker with a 5:11. Bayette, Goss, Principato, Say, rounding out my top 9. Race 8, your C resort of 17.5 lock timing, brought to you by RC Raceworks. Keep it clean, kids. Thank you, Dave. 2 minutes in, 3 to go. Watch in the back jump section. Thank you, Sam. Berkey leading out, 14 and a 5:19, 5:01 from Passmore. Principato with a 5:01, Bennett with a 5:04. Everybody nicely spread out. Working their way around the track. That's what I'm digging on seeing. .250 in, 2:10 to go. Berkey Passmore, Principato, Bennett, Hardy. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. Got one behind you there, Tony.
2 minutes left.
Yep, we're good. Berkey leading out, 14 and a 5:21. Trying to keep it in that 14-lap club with 2 more heats to go. Principato with a 5 flat, flirting. Passmore with a 5:06. Bennett with a 5:10. 3:45 in, 1:15 to go. Race number 9. Your B resort coming up at you next. Safe. Watch coming to the back jump section. Clear.
1 minute.
1 minute left on the master, guys. 1 left on the master. Watch the back jump section. Back jump section is clear. Under 30, drivers under 30. Less than 20, less than 20. Less than 5, less than 5, less than 5. That is going to be time on the master. Keep on rolling, guys.
James Maxwell. Garrett Passmore. James C. Josh Hardy. Mitchell Berkey.
Passmore, you're done. Bennett, you're done.
Roddy Goss.
Goss. Auto. And that is the race. I'll stop. I'll stop. Marshall, go grab those blowers. And race number 9 coming up at you next. Race 9 coming up at you next.
The race is completed.
I think so. Yeah, in the B resort. All right, drivers from race number 8. You guys back out on track, please. Drivers from race 8. You guys back out on track, please. Berkey taking the win. Passmore, Bennett, Hardy, Principato, Maxwell, CA, Stacker, and Goss. Marshals to your spots, please. All right, let's go and roll them out. Check them in, guys. Roll them out. Check them in. It's going to be Devada, Colton Davis, Darren Olney, CJ Mann, Henry Wright, Dykus, Calvario, Friedenreich, and Duke. Chucky, can I get you over on 1, please? Thank you. Mr. Principato right here.
David Bada. Garrett Dykus.
And Maxwell's top of the hill. Hardy's right there. All right, no more laps. No more laps. We'll get our cars lined up, guys. Get our cars lined up.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right.
45 seconds.
Drivers ready, marshals ready. Go when I call your names. Bada, Davis, Olney, Mann, Henry, Wright, Dykus, Calvario, Friedenreich, and Duke. Race number 9 on deck. Race number 10. Your resort of 17.5 lock timing. Coming at you next. Right early hunting down Mitchell Berkey. 14 and a 5, 20. Watch top of the hook, guys. Thank you, Josh. Watching the whoops, watching the whoops. Thank you, Brandon. Watch top of the hill, guys. Watch top of the hill. Thank you, Josh. It's going to be Garrett leading out. 14 and a 5, 17. Calvario with a 5.04. .230 in, 2:30 to go. It is Garrett Dykes leading out. David Botta in the 2, Henry in the 3. 14 and a 5, 19 in the works. Calvario with a 5.06. Botta with a 5.07. Race number 10 coming up at you next. Race 10. 17.5 lock timing A resort brought to you by RC Raceworks. Here's 2024 1UP Buggy Challenge. .330 in, 1:30 to go. Watch going front straightaway. Clear. Thank you, Chucky. Garrett leading out, 14 and a 5, 15. Dave Botta, 13 and a 5.05. Henry with a 5.06. Man with a 5.06.
1 minute left.
4 minutes in, 1 to go. Race number 10, Yahtzee. Coming up at you next. Watch on the back jump section. Nice. It is clear. Less than 20 drivers, less than 20. Thank you, Mr. Say. Watch in center, guys. Watch it in center. Watch it in center. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you, Garrett. Time has expired on the master. Keep on rolling, guys. Garrett's still on top. 14 and a 5, 11. Looking at new TQ. CJ Mann, you are done with a 5:04. With everybody else. Dave Otto, you are done with a 5:11. Only you are done with a 5:13.
Chris Reed done. Colton Davis done.
Wright, you are done. Garrett, you are done.
Brody Duke done. Chris Reed done.
Davis and Duke, that is the race. I'll stop. Marshals, grab your blowers. Start blowing off your areas. Race number 10.
The race is
Coming at you next.
Kevin Boyd.
All right, marshals to your spots, please. Marshals to your spots. Marshals to your spots, please.
All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. We're going to be catching up here with the final heat of 17.5 lock timing brought to you by RC Raceworks. Again, this is the 1UP Buggy Challenge at the world-famous Hobby Action Raceway in Chandler, Arizona. Back up, running full speed after the reset. Got everything dropped down and rebooted. Was on the phone with Matt a ton. Got everything back and reset. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream or the sound or anything. Feel free to comment in, help us out. And we want to bring the best show we can to you guys. Got our, everything's well greased until Chris is up for his 17.5 four-wheel class. But cameraman Chris is on it. Robbie Rob's here. We've been catching up with some interviews. And then we'll continue to keep switching back and forth between me and Richard Lake on the announcing. I just got back from a very hurt box qualifier in Larry Tom's B7. Car felt really good, but I just couldn't keep my head on right with traffic. And I'm getting quicker out there, but I'm still learning the track. And one part I'm in people's way, and two part people are in my way because I'm getting quicker. So felt really good, but definitely is not going to be an A-main run out of me. Ken Dog in the chat, how far things have come since my RC10. Man, I'll tell you what, it is insane. But if you're ever out here in the Arizona area, or if you want to set up a trip, come October, we're going to have the Brian Kinwald Classic here at this track, and they have a vintage class. So if you still have that RC10, knock the dust off, get some spare parts if you can, put a motor in it and come race it. It's definitely one of the coolest classes at the Kinwald Classic. I now have 8 whole minutes of driving a B7, and I am pretty much in love, but to be fair, I don't have much to compare with. And the last vehicle I drove was a T4, a clapped out one at that because it's mine, and I'm a horrible mechanic when it comes to RC cars. But this is going to be our A sort of the 17.5 lock timing class. Sora in the lead of this one on a 14.506, almost 2 laps faster than my pace. So that shows you how far off I'm missing the mark. Just for comparison, before this race is even done with, I am sitting in 21st, and this race isn't even over yet. So definitely C and D, man. I'm in the D sort after my first 3 minutes of ever driving a B7 out here. But it's all in good fun. Sora still leading these guys out. And that time is definitely enough to take the first round TQ. Current TQ set by Garrett on a 14.511, but Mike Soares on a 14.506. On another level out there. Checking with cameraman Chris. I believe we have Sora on cam. Oh, man, that blue car having bad luck in traffic. See what that's going to do to his time. His best lap's a 21.9, and the last lap was a 22.0. Oh, and that's out of Boyd. Oh, wow. Timing and scoring catching up with me. Sora dropping down into the 2, and Boyd in the TQ spot. 1 second off of Garrett's time. 3 seconds off of Garrett's time. 2 minutes left to go as timing and scoring resets here. Checking all these guys out. All right, on Boyd here in the top spot, 14.5.15. See what this last lap brings him. 4 seconds off of Garrett's time. Boyd by the line, 22.5 last time by. Keeping him at a 14.5.15 place. Mike Sora all the way from a 5.06 down to a 5.16. That's going to be good enough so far for second and third overall for these guys. Thank you guys for checking in and commenting. Ken Dog with the oval setup. That's awesome with the yellow Pennzoil. Hey, Juan. Yeah, the stream, we were doing a little bit of adjustments. The Wi-Fi here is not the greatest, and we didn't bring Elon Musk with us, even though Matt was texting Elon earlier about Matt's new Cybertruck. And for some reason didn't bring the Starlink, so we are on Hobby Action's home Wi-Fi, which comes and goes. Little intermittent crashing here and there, but we do have a hotspot backup, so hopefully everything stays smooth. If the sound, vision, picture, anything gets weird, feel free to just go ahead and comment in. We're doing our best on the backside to keep up with everything. As we're watching Sora take the top spot back with 20 seconds left to go on a 14.5.13, 2 seconds off the TQ pace. Actually about 1.2 seconds back from Garrett's time. If Sora could strap it up, he might still get the TQ in this round. And 8 guys going faster than me in this one, so that's going to be another 8 positions back for me. So I'm going to be in the late 20s, early 30s. Man, this class is fast. Oh no, Sora with the bobble on the hairpin as he got it down to a 5.12 flat. He was 0.2 off a TQ pace. Let's see where Sora finishes up here with a 5.13. Wow. All right, guys, coming up next is going to be our Expert 17.5 class. We have, I believe, 3 heats of that one.
I got that last lap of mine was a little wonky with the...
And catch up with our next TQ after the Expert class.